You sure know how to stay busy while on the job, don't you? We went up and down and all around the city, and we even headed to the outskirts. Is this what every day is gonna be like? Nah, we usually have more free time, but we have busy days like this every now and then. Why, you afraid of a little elbow grease? As if. I'm never opposed to getting my hands dirty as long as the work's not boring, and today's jobs definitely went that. Good, cause there's plenty more where that came from. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you mind if we drop by the roastery at the 9th district? Paulette asked if we could get some coffee beans while we're out. Got it. We can make a quick stop. Damn it, small fry. Way to make this trip longer than it needs to be. Huh? It's raining. And there goes the paint job. Did Van want to paint his car? Or is he afraid the paint falls off from a bit of rain? Because if it is, it's a very bad paint. On their way back, they stopped to purchase some coffee beans from the roastery near the market in the 9th district. And by the time they returned to Old Town, the rain was coming down even more heavily. And Agnès is there. Huh? It looks like she's finished whatever she needed to deal with. Can't believe she actually waited here. Start straight lasers, I swear. Welcome back, everyone. How did things go at the park? Oh, it was no problem at all. Something up? You look oddly tired. I do? Can't imagine why. I really can't apologize enough for walking off like that during work hours, though.
So you're the Spriggan, are you?
Huh? What's this one? What are you doing here, Albert? Ah, with a classmate of yours? Should put 2 and 2 together when I saw the uniform. Your boyfriend or something? Wait, is he? No, he's just a classmate I've known for a long...
I'll just come out and say it. Take your poisonous fangs out of my friend.
Huh? Albert, what are you saying?
I've heard a lot of unpleasant rumors about you. They call you a good-for-nothing who takes on all manner of borderline criminal requests. You're just taking advantage of her kind nature to force her to do your dirty work, aren't you?
Now hold on, you got Van all wrong.
Sorry, but stay out of this, Agnès. Well, aren't you going to deny it? You can't, can you?
Slow your roll there, kiddo. This is about when she got back real late a while ago, right? Guess that's what made you start worrying about her, especially now that she's getting calls from home.
How do you...
Anyone can connect the dots when the clues are this obvious. How naive can you get? He seems like a nice guy to me.
What's wrong with being concerned about your friends? This all started because you casually decided to hire her without thinking of the consequences. If word was to get out that Agnès is working with seedy people like you, it would put her father...
Albert?
I'm sorry. I said too much, but I still...
Uh-oh. Who's her dad?
There you are! I knew we'd find you here. You really need to stop charging in like a bull in a glass shop, Albert.
He never changes.
Odette? Ren? Oh, more of Anya's friends. For real? What's this, a field trip?
What are you two doing here?
We're here to tell you off. Duh. I thought I already told you that you need to let Agnès live her own life. You have serious tunnel vision when it comes to her, and you need to do something about it.
No, I don't. I just...
Oh, right. I'm Odette, by the way. Nice to finally meet you all. I've heard a lot about you guys from Agnès. Oh, you must be Fairy. Oh my goodness, you really are so adorable. And wow, I knew you were hot, Aaron, but the sun's got nothing on you. And, well, yeah, Van, you've got some mega bad boy vibes, which, trust me, only makes you look cooler. You're a lot younger than I was expecting, by the way. I thought you'd be way older. No offense.
Thanks, I think. Odette, please, you're being very rude. Damn, no off button on this girl, huh?
Don't mind our resident ball of energy over here. We're all members of our Miss Academy Student Council. Agnès is in charge of general affairs. I apologize, our treasurer got a little ahead of himself.
Nah, it's fine, can't blame the kid for being worried. But her wants have come first and foremost so far, and I plan on keeping it that way. Wann?
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Well, all I ask as student council president and her dorm neighbor is that you do your best to keep her safe. Now, let's get going, Albert. Agnès clearly still has some work to do. We should leave her to it.
Wait, I'm not finished.
Really? Very well. As long as you finish the budget I asked you to handle, you can stay. You did finish that before coming out here, correct?
She knows exactly that he hasn't.
Well...
Meanwhile, Agnès handled every one of those tedious purchase requests I made before coming to her quote-unquote actual job. If you want to fault others for how they handle their affairs, you'd best have your own in order first. Well, good day to you, Mr. Spriggan. I'll see you back at the dorms, Agnès.
See you tomorrow, Agnès. Don't come home too late.
Thank you. Have a safe trip, everyone. Oh, there's the one with the purple hair. I'm wondering the same thing. She's not the kind of student you see here every day. Hard to believe it's been 5 years. She sure ain't the lost kitten she was back then anymore. She's really grown up. So, what was that all about? You know, the call from home that was so important you ditched us in the middle of a job? Hey, don't be mean. It's not like we weren't perfectly capable of handling stuff. Of course we were, but that's not the point. It's fine to have shit come up from time to time, but not for other people you know to get all up in your business about it. You might be doing what you think is best, but you should ask yourself if you're doing right by everyone around you. All I'm saying. Well... This stuff's important whether you're a Jäger, or just some Joe working a desk job. And it's crazy to me that I'm the one pushing this and not you. Yeah, I guess you're right. The old man's starting to have a problem with your sidekick. How do you... I don't know squat, I'm just guessing. I haven't changed my stance since you started working here. You make the calls on what you want to do with your life. Whether it leads you to stick around or leave is up to you. But if your family is gonna start interfering, I might have to be careful what I ask you to do from here on out. Van. It's the opposite of what you all seem to think. He's only checking in on me. My father's a busy man, he doesn't even have time to send the occasional letter like Fenly does. I haven't spoken to him in 3 months, so I didn't want to pass up the chance. I really am sorry about running off. So, that's what it was. Honestly, I thought I was going to get yelled at for being late the other day, or taking on this dangerous job. But even though I'm sure he knows everything I've been doing, he didn't say a word of criticism about it.
Aren't you going to say anything, Dad? Anything at all? You aren't going to tell me to give up my dangerous part-time job? Or not to go traveling without permission?
Your grades meet my expectations. Your attendance is solid, and your lateness the other day was relatively minor. Your reputation as part of the student council is also excellent. As far as the public eye is concerned, you're conducting yourself well. I see no reason to dictate what you do with your personal time. I will ask but 2 things of you, Agnès. One is to avoid causing any direct trouble for me. The other is to do nothing that would embarrass your mother. As long as you honor those 2 requests, your life is yours to live. And if you require assistance with anything, you know who to call. They will handle almost anything for you. They could probably spare you from needing to do that job of yours in the first place, even.
In short, it's not going to be a problem for me to keep working as I've been doing. This should be the last time I have to run off like that too. And yes. Ah. Well, it ain't up to me to poke my nose into other people's family business. But it sounds to me like he trusts you, and that's worth something. It's up to you what you want to do with Genesis, or whether you want this job to begin with. Am I wrong? No, you're absolutely right. Either way, I'm happy to be able to keep working with you all. Yeah, we're happy to have you too. Try not to fall behind though. She's been doing this longer than you have. But I'm a fairy on this one. Just try to do something about that friend of yours. We can't have him barging in half a damn time in the future. I'll do my best to clear up his misunderstandings, or barring that, at least get him to promise to leave us alone. Yeah, you tell him the truth and he'd lose his shit. So it's an example of ends justifying the means, yeah? Now I get it. I mean, it is, but try not to learn any life lessons from it. Wait, this is...
You got a moment, Van?
Hey, not often I get a call from you. You got work or something? We just wrapped up a job, so we're free if you want to talk it out.
Perfect. But I'm not the one with the request. I was asked by an acquaintance to hook them up with some FaceTime with you. I gave them your work number, so they should be calling any time now. Up to you whether you take them on, though.
Oh? Well, alright, got it. Sounds like it was that tabloid geek. Guy has nothing on me, but he's got the looks. Unlike a certain crusty old fart I know. You wanna take this outside, Brett? I think Van's pretty good looking though. I think he'd cry with joy if he heard you say that. There it is already.
Thank goodness. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through.
No way. For real? Isn't that... Okay, when Dingo told me he had a client, I never dreamed it would be you.
I see a new face among your number, too. In any case, I'm very much hoping to work with you.
Alright, see you at 7 PM tomorrow. Of course, I'll make sure to tell everyone that I'm going somewhere this time too. Well, good night everyone. So I figure Fairy's coming, but what about you? I'm down. Like I could say no after hearing all that. I'm totally coming too. Not that I can blame you. That story would have gotten anyone's interest. Guess that means we're all going to Farbert. A film festival? One held every year in the city of Messeldam to the north. Though I'd heard this year was cancelled about 2 months back, thanks to a terrorist threat. The one in Messeldam certainly was, but this is something else. It's a new event taking place for the first time this year, backed by the Principality of El-Saim in the Central East. It's going to be called the Farbert Film Festival and is sponsored by Vegas Films. Alright, I remember hearing about that. Now that you mention it... Vegas, the film distributor that had a bunch of big hits lately, right? All directed by some freak named Gotti. Oh, Golden Blood was one of those, right? That's right, they're still a relatively new company, but at the current rate, they'll be a major studio before much longer. The director prioritizes entertainment value above all else, and his films can be a bit... extreme in their content? Psst, you want extreme? Try watching the director's cut. Now that is spicy. I can't, I'm still 16! What's a director's cut? Vegas Films wouldn't be where they are without Salvatore Gotti. No one makes cinema the way he does. So I'm guessing the whole thing's mostly an excuse to give his company and their releases most of the awards. Not at all. Gotti's determined to make the judging process completely fair and impartial. Most of the nominated films are mass market, but a wide variety of directors, actors and actresses are invited. I'm one of those actresses, as is the other client for this request. I see. And so that's the context behind this threatening letter that showed up at your agency. Indeed, it reads like this. Decline to participate in the Farbad Film Festival, or tragedy will befall you. The same letter was sent to other companies connected to ours too. We can't rule out the possibility that it's just an elaborate prank, but we're still concerned. You definitely can't ignore it when another film festival has already been cancelled because of a terrorist threat. For the culprit could have just sent these things because they knew you'd feel that way. Yes, my agency has been trying to persuade me not to attend because of danger involved. But I'm still a relatively inexperienced actress, so I think the festival could be a valuable opportunity. The other client for this job feels the same way, and that was what inspired us to look for potential help. And that's when you chanced on us, huh? Ha! You're a lot gutsier than you look. Well, when I met you all earlier today, it reminded me of some rumors I'd heard about you in the industry. And since I already knew Dingo from when he previously helped with some trouble in my agency, I asked him for your number.
Your team just seems like the most reasonable option. In this line of work, image is everything. So I really don't want to get the police involved and turn this into a big deal. But the guild isn't really suited to delicate matters like these either.
That makes sense. Bracers have always struck me as prioritizing their code above all else and avoiding anything remotely illegal. Yeah, Bracers are heroes of justice first and foremost. If you need moral flexibility, they ain't your guys. Dingo's brought me show business related jobs in the past, so this wouldn't be my first time doing one. It'll be my first time with one this big though. Hope you know this ain't gonna come cheap.
Of course. You'd be protecting the film festival. That's quite a task.
Aw.
If you are willing to do this, I'd like you to plan to arrive in Tharbad the day after tomorrow. I'd then like you to nose around for any suspicious activity during the 3 days leading up to the festival. However you do that is up to you, of course. I'm aware you traditionally handle requests through that 4SPG system of yours. Myself and the other client will provide for your expenses and compensation out of our personal funds, too.
Wow, you can afford that? Makes sense, a rising star would be a filthy rich. Now you got me curious about who this other client is. Yeah, this is gonna be longer than our visit to Langport even. What to do? Damn. Oh. Wait.
What is it?
Oh, don't sweat it. Anyway, this is a really big ask out of the blue, so we'll discuss it and call you back. Usually we prefer a bit more of a heads up on tall orders like this. Getting everything ready on our end to arrive in Farbad in time for the day after tomorrow ain't gonna be easy.
I'm sorry for imposing on you. It's just that I only really decided after meeting you in person. Oh, but considering the short notice, maybe I could offer you a little something extra to sweeten the deal? I'd be happy to treat you to a limited edition confection available at the Algemira, a 6-star hotel in Tharbad.
Oh, tell me more, just for reference.
It's called Melfita, a type of chocolate made using camel's milk. They combine it with highly valuable cacao pulp too, I believe. The result is a unique, full-bodied sweetness that caresses your tongue.
Okay, I had enough. I'll call you with your decision tomorrow. I suspect it'll be one that'll make us both happy.
I'll have to thank Dingo for his advice. I'll be looking forward to your response then, Mr. Arkwright.
You are such a damn pushover. But hell, I've never been to Farbad before, so I'm kinda looking forward to this. Oh, I've been there before, so I might be able to help us get around a little. I don't mind you guys coming along, just make sure you take care of everything you've gotta do here first. I'm sure you got a lot of schoolwork to do, Farida. And you gotta get your license renewed, right? Oh, you're right. If nothing else, I need to get my math homework done. I know about the license, but man, it's a pain. Can't I just go without one for a few days? Like hell you can. Can't believe it's lit up right that moment. Was it a coincidence? Nah, like hell it was. The city's always got a nice ambience to it when it's raining, but something smells a bit off. This is as good a time as any to go sniffing around before we head off to the desert, I guess. Okay, Patrol Edith. Yeah, that means looking around, right?
Gotta keep this up.
We've got plenty more hits lined up to spend your night in Edith. Like this next one.
Only music right now. Good. Let's start looking around. Oh, it rained on me a little, so I hopped in for a quick shower. I'm feeling way better now, but I'm warmed up. Hold up. Fast? Shower? Really, you're killing me here. Quickies don't cut it for bathing, you gotta save it. Let it warm you all up the way through. If you ain't got the time, then make some, ideally at the bathhouse. But failing that, anything but an in and out. Alright, Van gets really picky when it comes to baths. What's understand, but make time for proper baths going forward, got it? Yes, sir. After this, I got homework to do for tomorrow. Agnès is busy today, so I have to figure this out myself. I wonder if Aaron's good at this kind of thing. Beats me, why not ask him yourself? Good idea, maybe he's really smart. I know she ain't trying to diss him, but... I wanna try finishing it all by myself first. Thus, I have to stay awake. This is Fairy's room. Mrs. Aaron's, okay. Huh, credit where it's due. You're actually pretty tidy in here. Jake's dig a clean room. I got me my basic supplies, that's all I need. I couldn't be bothered to open the rest of my boxes though. Nothing in them, really. Uh-huh. Well, you do you. It's your room, all I ask is you keep it clean. Works for me. Oh yeah, I told a friend of mine back in Langport that I was gonna call him. Still got the beer and munchies in the fridge. Don't mind if I do. Nice that I get the corner. I can't be as loud as I want without bugging the neighbors. I think I'll help myself to the beer and snacks in the fridge later. Just keep yourself in check, yeah? And usually we have...
What's next?
Aaron or Fee. Take a look around downtown and or Old Town,
This feels relaxing.
and then I look in the at the requests there at the events. I was such a good chef. Hey, come on, stop drinking so much. You smell. You have to walk home, right? Drink too much and you'll be all clumsy. I don't have anyone to come home to. Nobody cares about me. What do you mean? You gotta turn that frown upside down, or the happy thoughts won't come back.
Alrighty.
A whole month? But that is so long. It is. I'm still considering the offer, though. I haven't accepted it yet. It's a very big promotion, so I want to think it through. I know work a lot, so I want to take the job if you're okay with it. I promise I'll be back in a month. It's okay, Dad. I'm not a kid anymore, so a month is no biggie. It's okay that you're working hard. It helps me too. That's my boy. You're a good kid. You'll be staying with Robinson's family while I'm gone. Be nice to Sheena and Mark, okay? What do you mean? I realized I couldn't work myself too hard as a single father, but when I had a kid to come home to. But now that Harry's getting older, I don't feel quite as much pressure anymore. I really owe it to Robinson for helping me look after him. Real lifesaver. I can't just leave you alone for a whole month. You can't even cook for yourself. Wait, so you mean I'm staying with Sheena and Mark? Really? Never can be too careful. This place isn't like it used to be. Messeldom's getting pretty sketchy too. Something about terrorists. Been hearing stuff about keeping the outsiders out and crap. Used to hear that a lot when I was young too. Don't get today's youngsters falling for that BS, got it? I know. But you keep worrying about them so much and all your hair's gonna fall out. Ha, watch it, kid. Just be smart out there, you hear me? I've seen that slippery slope. People get caught up in some damned awful stuff. Hate crime, demon cults, terrorists. Pfft. Can't help worrying about the way things are going.
What's on the menu? Be seeing you.
Yumi's been helping us out, so I'd like to do my fair share while I still have time. Wait, Van, if you'd be so kind, your rent from last month is due. Shit, I forgot. Right, sorry, I get you the cash before we head out. Thank you. I know it must be hectic up there in your efforts. Wages, taxes, utilities, you have a lot on your plate. Ain't that the truth? You know, I really could use a secretary. I know Agnès has been helping you with your mail. If there's anything else you could use a hand with, do let me know. I'm sure I could be of use. I owe you for that, thanks. That's kind of a problem though. I owe a lot of things already.
Can't go wrong with any of them. See you again.
Oh no.
Kiosk is already.
It's raining.
It is.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Kaina's been getting a lot better. She says she might go out to study in Basel. Must be nice for her to travel like that. I wish I could be more like her. I just don't get people. They scare me. If I could just take a step outside, I'd learn about so many new things. Meet so many new people. Her. No, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
Need something fixed? Hope to see you again soon.
Feel free to check out our inventory. We buy spare parts and other junk, so you might have something you like. People sell their old defective stuff for cheap all the time, but they're not defective for long after Rebecca and I get our hands on them. It just makes the checkbook a pain. Sometimes we have to harvest parts or fixing the whole thing when we have nothing to show for the purchase. I have to do a lot in the heavy lifting, especially dealing with customers. Rebecca's really difficult to manage. Rebecca's a mechanical whiz, bless her heart, but she just doesn't know how to work with actual people. It's like she speaks a different language. So I get stuck with her front-facing repair work. That is to say, most of our jobs.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
Today's Sunday school session was simply wonderful. I don't think I've ever seen a class so curious and eager to learn. I'm just so excited when it comes to reading and writing, so to say the other classes didn't go well too. I'm so glad I pitched the idea to Father Nikolai. I hope we get to hold another session soon. Oh, hello dear. Good to see you here. I found myself a bit discomposed tonight, so I decided to pay my respects. I just hope we can find peace again in spite of all the wrong in the world. Oh, Adius, guide our wayward souls. Are they resting there? Sorry. Looks like he's trying to keep dry, you know? Wouldn't hurt him to swallow his pride and just let people help him out. It warms my heart to see the school children enjoying their lessons. Beyond just sating their curiosity for the arts and science, I like that they are learning to appreciate the smaller joys in life as well. I have Sister Myria to thank for teaching them so wonderfully. It pleases me to see them growing not just in mind, but in spirit as well. I did hear that one Sunday school student has stopped attending classes of late. I believe they're studying for entrance exams, and this seclusion, I admit, that has me a touch concerned. Curtis is taking a sweet time, too much time for a mere study break. I knew I shouldn't have let him off his leash. The boy just can't take care of himself. Studying tomorrow, he needs my permission to leave the house. He can play after he works. That should do the trick, I'm certain of it. My husband has been coming home later and later, and I'm hard-pressed to care. Can't stand the sorry drivel from that mouth of his. Should either leave his vitriol at the door or just not come back at all. The boy is gone. So I'm late. I was talking to Hawker about some stuff. So he's actually going on a business trip soon. He's gonna be in Russia for a month. Really? A whole month? Yep. So Harry will be living with us while his dad's away. You don't mind that, do you? Huh? But we only have one kid's room. What are we gonna do? Oh, don't be so shy about it. You two are always having sleepovers anyway. Might as well be family at this point. Now that I think about it, do you two still take baths together? That's not the same, and we stopped doing that years ago.
Alrighty.
Dad, you can be so useless sometimes. I'll talk to Mom and she'll know what to do. I know Harry can't just be by himself, and I hang out with him a lot already, but still. It just doesn't feel right.
Alrighty.
He's right next door, so Harry and Gina have grown up really close. He comes over pretty much every day to play with her. We have dinner together a lot too. So him coming to live with us for a month is kind of just business as usual. Oh, Daddy bought an umbrella. Daddy! Looks like he's talking to Sheena. Guess he wants to talk to her about something. Let's leave him alone for... I guess he wants to talk to her about something? Let's leave him alone for now. Really? Okay then. I got really muddy when I was playing today. The rain made everything all yucky. So I went to the bath with Sheena to get myself clean. But what's she talking with Dad about now? Yeah, okay, this might be what I think it is. I mean, Sheena and Harry are friends, yeah, but beyond that I don't know what to make of them. Maybe this will be a good chance to find out. Have to keep a close eye on them. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, okay? Might get cut off. Oh, don't worry, at the end of the day, it's their problem, not mine. Guess it's natural for kids their age to poke fun at other kids. I'll leave them be. Yeah, okay. This might be what I think it is. I mean, Gina and Harry are friends, yeah, but...
Welcome to Laguna!
Okay... Freaking... What's the deal with this stupid exam? How did I drop 100 spots on the practice test? I don't get it. I'm gonna fail this way. I'm gonna fail. Why is this happening to me? What's the deal? Leave me alone. Mom will be unbearable if she finds out. I'm gonna find a way around that. Maybe a little white lie? Yeah, too much pressure on the child. No, man, what do I make for dinner tonight? Could always do curry. What? You ain't got none of it. I like my curry spicy. That's okay, I never asked.
Well...
It's about time for my fall stock to come in, so I'm getting my hotspot specials ready in advance. Oh Van, doing you around even in the rain? That's a good backbone you got. I'm happy to have you look out for all of us. Take care of yourself too, yeah? Don't worry, I will, thanks. Got a couple of orders I want to get squared away, But they can wait. I got time.
Looking is always free, you know. Come back from...
Oh, I really did the works today. Oh, Carol, can you whip up some hot cacao, please? Oh, and we're waiting on the usual station too. Thanks a million. Well, sure, sounds like everyone wants to be spoiled today. Well, Sylvie, I'll make some of my special gratin tonight, just for you. Thank you, man. Today has been so awesome. Man, you never change.
Alrighty.
At the end of the day, I don't hold a candle to my sister's cooking. The dish just melt my exhaustion away every time. Don't say yourself short, Raymond. Your sweets are pretty good too. Ah, thanks. You up for taste testing some more then? Let me show you what we've been cooking up. Yes, sir, of course. I don't mind these rainy nights, they help me unwind. It's not often that Raymond, Carol and I get some time to ourselves like this. What I'd give for more nights like this. Oh, Raymond, he can be so spoiled at times, but he helps keep Jess and I in check. I'm really thankful for it. I don't know what I'd do without him. He makes sure Jess eats properly too. Big sisters can cook too. I'll whip up something nice today. All right.
Ladder launched.
But let's first watch Feast. Bonding event. Mon decided to stop by Bernotti's place during his nightly patrol. Oh, Vaughn, darling, welcome. Which Bernotti are you looking for tonight? The informant or the bartender? I can pull double duty if you're feeling a little needy too. That's a weird way to ask, do you want a drink? Which is what I'm here for, by the way. Figured I'd have a quick drink while out and about. Surprise me. Alrighty, I'll get you just a perfect drink for a dark and rainy night. Bye-bye, we happen to have an unusual customer today. An unusual customer who... Hey, Van. Want to sit with me tonight? Here you go, it's called Rainy Blue. Perfect for the nice weather. Have fun, you too. It's a nice drink. Yeah, you okay to be out drinking? I may still look like a teen, but I'm 20 as of this year. How about you? 24, and I don't want to hear any comment about it. I'm not that old. You telling me not to only makes me want to do it even more. Anyway, since we're already here, we might as well. Cheers. Sure, used to making friends. Cheers. One and Fee shared a few drinks, opening with a bit of pleasant small talk. After 10 minutes of drinks... Come on, you barely had anything. Don't tell me you're blacked out drunk already. I'm not. Just felt a little sleepy there. You don't gonna force yourself to drink if you can't take it. I ain't gonna look after you if you do black out. I'll be fine. Just need to take a short nap. And I'm familiar with what a truly embarrassing drunk looks like. I can keep myself from falling into the same rut as Sarah. Sarah is an Wellstein with Purple Lightning? Former Jäger turned A-rank bracer, just like you. She also had something to do with Class 7 if I remember right. I guess it's your job to be well informed. She started out as our class teacher. Now she's both my master and my partner, sort of anyway. Come to think of it, I had some good drinks with Ween, Law and the others on my birthday too. Master and partner. Do you have someone like that? Sort of. Master, yes, but not partner. Not that different at the end of the day, though. I wouldn't be them today without him. But that tie's been cut now. I see. Anyway, that's enough about me. You got something you wanted to ask, yeah? Since you went to the trouble of waiting for me here and all. Should have guessed you figured it out. Zen taught me something right before I arrived at the Republic. He filled me in on what happened in Krail. You were there for it, right? You were Kruger girl I met at the park? We were, yeah. Guess it's not surprising you'd want to hear about what happened. We might be here a bit, but I don't mind sharing. Vaughn started telling Fee about what happened in Krail Village, making sure to omit the subject of the Genesis. He told an intently listening Fee about what occurred in the village and everything relating to Ida. I see, Ida. She never changed, always played the role of big sister even back in our old crew. I definitely saw her as one. She was probably happy to have a little sister with her for her last moments. Thank you for telling me about it. I'll make sure Zeno and Leo hear about it too. Yeah, you do that. So you still keep in touch with the guys from Zephyr? A bit, at least. I lost contact with them for a few years after what happened to the boss. But they're still family to me. I kept in contact with them this time, after everything settled down. That's good. Out here and there that the Jäger King was somehow involved in the whole war deal with Arabonia. Probably shouldn't pry. But, Farida from the Warriors of Kruger. I'd like to talk to her about Ida, and in general too. It'd be nice to chat with her outside of work. Don't see why not. Fairy looked like she wanted to talk to you too. That's good to hear, but I'll probably have to wait until things calm down. Still, it'll be nice to get to talk to one of Ida's other sisters. Alright, when I meet her, my dad... you okay there? Well, guess that's at the end of that conversation. She said she'd only take a short nap, but I guess I'll leave her be. Juan, leaving Fee in Bermotti's care, left the bar. We received word shortly after that Fee had woken up and headed off herself.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, Spriggan.
Fee's connection stayed up, allowing you to learn something about her. Fee and Vaughn get agility points. Bracer and former Zephyr. But due to limited points, I need to load. And see what's up with Aaron tonight. After Van returned, the boy barged into his office, demanding that Van hear him out. Left with little choice, Van resigned himself to hearing the details of his request. Come on, man, you're Spriggan, you have to help us. Keep begging all you want, I don't want anything to do with whatever shit you're up to. The way I see it, you're looking for someone to cover for your sorry asses just cause you can't man up and take a loss. Please, listen to me, it's both our gang and our Riverside turf that's at stake here. You can't lose to these guys, they're full of shit. Your turf, huh? News to me. I'm familiar with these guys, just a bunch of small-time gangs that stick to doing their own stuff in small pockets around the city. They're too scared of a guild and cops to try to make any real noise, let alone catch the attention of actual gangsters. Man, you're killing me here. I remember when one of our guys picked a fight with them and you kicked his ass like it was no big deal. I've looked up to you since that. If we had you, we'd be 10 times stronger, maybe even 100 times stronger. Don't know what you're talking about. Go over literally anyone else. You really just gonna leave us out to dry? We're in deep shit here. That crew from Tyrell, they got some outsider to help them all of a sudden. It's crazy. An outsider? What kind of guy are we talking about? It's some crazy strong red-haired dude. Already kicked more asses than I can count. We're on equal footing until he showed up, and now Damn it. Please, just think about that. You're the only one who can help us, bro. Let's start with that. Don't call me your bro. Ever. But I guess I can at least take a look for myself. Got some time to kill anyway. For real? Hell yeah! Thanks, man. This was as good as one. Only said I'd look, kid. Ain't making any promises here. It's Aaron. Van left the office after Rain let up, gang member in tow. As he put it, there would be a major fight between gangs that had each team's very existence on the line. Van headed to the side of a conflict, concerned by the gang members' hopefully overwrought claims. That's him. He's the one. He's already kicking ass. Damn it, of freaking course. You took your sweet ass time getting here, you know. Aaron, bro, you're amazing. You're damn invincible. Nah, these babies just weak as shit. That's okay. It's just the appetizer. It looks like the main course finally walked in. I had a feeling it was you, for crying out loud. I knew you were out messing around at night, but it didn't even cross my mind to think you'd be running with brats like these. If everyone just wanted to pick a fight with me, it was just chilling in the Tyrol district. I just told them not to screw with me, but they practically up and backed me to be their boss. Who am I to say no, especially since they asked so nicely? Thought I might as well keep an eye on them and lend a hand here and there. And don't worry, I'm not stupid enough to get any outsiders wrapped up in this mess. Wait, my Spriggan, my dude, you know him? Unfortunately. Whatever, man, you need to have those chumps out, right? Let's throw down already then. Getting to hand your ass will be the perfect cherry on top of the night. You got some unfinished business from back in Langport to settle. We never did get a clear winner out of those fights. Come on, bro. Show this red-headed idiot what's what. You got this. No, I'm good. What? Come on, bro. You said you were gonna help us. I said I'd take a look. You're the one that jumped to conclusions. Man, you chickening out? I ain't getting paid enough for this. Actually, I'm not getting paid at all. This pain in the ass ain't worth it. Hell, aren't you 20 already? It's about damn time you stop fooling around like you're just a kid. It's embarrassing. Later. Damn. Oh no. Hell yeah, you're the best, bro. That means Riverside's our turf now. Now it's time for the curtain call. What? You blocked it? The hell? You're on the same team. I'm not an idiot, you know. I saw this coming ages ago. You just wanted me to clean house right from the start. Also, you'd get to expand your territory and assimilate the punks from this district before handing them over to some bigger gang. Just another job for you, right? But should know dealing with me is way above your pay grade. You knew the whole plan? Come on, don't get scared now. He's the only one remaining. Yeah, no. What? Spriggan, my dude. Thought you'd gone home already. Nah, I'm the adult around here. That means gotta keep an eye on y'all. Make sure your kids don't do something stupid. Don't act so surprised though. You knew what I was up to already. Yeah, what do you think of my distraction game? Cocky as always. Anyway, you kids are in for some weird tough shit if you keep this up. It's one thing to get into a small-time gang or whatever, but getting involved with real gangsters crosses the line. I can't ignore that anymore. You ain't getting your ass out of this one. You screwed yourself over the second you even looked at them. I don't need a lecture from you, asshole. You two might be strong, but we win in numbers. Come on, show them who's boss. In one ear, out the other. Might as well have some fun then. Time to teach you a lesson. We're so strong. You two are amazing. You fight them all off without breaking a sweat. Are all of Edith's punks this shitty? Cause these guys could barely put up a fight. I'm sure as hell not getting involved with any more of these small-time gangsters. Wanna help me clean up this mess, old fart? Gonna charge you extra just for that. Afterwards, the persistent conflict between the two local gangs came to a close. Van and Aaron left the scene after sending an anonymous tip to the police, leaving them to handle the rest. Not gonna lie, got my suspicion when I heard you were getting involved with some local street punks here. Or you were trying to build a replacement for that crew you lost in Langport. Nah man, I wouldn't do that. There's no way I could replace them. But like, yeah, those punks were pretty nasty. But they went rotten to their cause. Not yet anyway. They just didn't know any other way to live. And I don't believe not knowing any better is a grave enough crime to damn them forever. So you decided to get involved to fix things? All for some group of Edith's punks you barely knew? Well, shit could have gotten worse, I guess. You're thinking too hard about it. I wasn't trying to play nice like that. Sure. We'll stick with that if it helps you sleep at night, kid. Aaron soon left, planning to enjoy the city at night for a while longer before heading back. After that, Juan returned to his nightly patrol.
Can't keep your damn nose out of other people's business to save your life, can you? Not that it bugs me.
Cheeky Lolt. Strength plus 10. For Aaron, probably.
Oh no, it's raining.
Yeah, it's raining again. Good, but we look at the other districts next episode, I think. Until next time then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.